All right, this is Mr. Wyrick, and I'm here today to show you, just in case you missed out on it in class, you didn't get it done, you don't have one of the calculators at home, you can use Desmos to do the same thing. So I'm looking right here, I'm gonna do number 3, write an exponential function that provides a reasonable fit to fill the data in the table on my number of hours in bacterial cells. So I'm here in Desmos, and I'm gonna come to this plus sign, and I'm gonna add a table. Now, it labels my table as X1, Y1. It's green dots that are gonna be over here. So I go 0, 1, 2, and it starts to fill in 3, 4, but this last one's 5. So then I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna fill in the values that are next to it. So 5, 13, 78, and 488. Okay, and I need to take out the 2 because the 2 was not there. So I delete that. So let me see if I got this 513, there we go, 78 and 488. So that matches the table that was on the paper. So now I'm gonna come down to my next line, and it goes back to being an equation. So we know that this equation is y is equal to a times b raised to the x. And to make sure that it uses this table, since this is y1, I'm gonna type y1, okay? And then instead of an equal sign, this is the tricky part, you have to come up here in the corner of your keyboard, up by the 1, there's a tilde, and that's this little sign right here, okay? It's this one up here, so you have to shift and go up to it, and it'll get you that tilde. It means we're approximating, and that'd be a times b, and then raised to the x. Now, this a to the b button right here will get you that exponent, or you can, on your keyboard, shift 6 with this little raised to caret button, that'll get you that exponent as well. And I have to say it's x1 so that it uses it, and it gives me my parameters. It tells me what a is. A is 5.00906, and b is 2.49879. So that'll give me my equation here. It's gonna be y is equal to 5.00906 times 2.49879 raised to the x power. After 13 hours, I would just have to zoom way out over here on my graph and get to where I'd have 13 on this. So it's probably gonna take me a while. I don't know if I can just come over here and like type in 13, or I could probably go ahead and type it in as, what is it, 5.00906 times 2.49879 raised to the, and it's 13, there it is, okay? That'll give me my answer, 741,285. And then when will this make 100,000? I can actually come over here on this and say y equals 100,000. And I'll just zoom, again, way out on my graph, kind of zoom down until I can see I'm just rolling out as fast as I can. There's my 100,000. And that's the spot where they cross, which is 10.812. So I would say 11, because that's going to be closest to 11. So hopefully this gets you some information that you need so you can complete this assignment at home.